In their darkest hour, the heroes of the DC Universe will need someone to rise to the occasion and lead them. Who will it be? Well, let's hop into the pages of Absolute Power issue number 2 and find out together, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the book, we're treated to what I can only imagine is a nice little allusion to Days of Future Past. Waller very proudly proclaims that her evil plan is working and that she has managed to arrest and depower about 80% of the world's superpowered population. The only problem is that last 20% includes some of the heaviest hitters in the known universe, and now they're all holed up someplace secret. Failsafe offers the suggestion that maybe they should start going after the heroes' families in hopes of drawing them out of hiding, yet surprisingly Waller turns down this idea, saying that she's still interested in winning over the public's hearts and minds, that her beef is with the powered community and the powered community alone, and that despite what people think, she's not some sort of sociopath. I think the members of the Suicide Squad would beg to differ, but sure. Now, over at the Fortress of Solitude, where the assembled heroes are hiding, the mood is pretty grim, especially Superman. He managed to cheat death in the previous issue, but now he's horrified, knowing that his son John is the prisoner of Amanda Waller in Task Force 7. Batman tries to say, hey, it could be worse, at least as far as we know, Waller's only arresting people and not killing them. But oh, how little does the Dark Knight know that there are fates far worse than death. The question then quickly becomes, what the hell are the superhero community supposed to do next? What's their course of action? A question that is incredibly hard to answer, as there is no Justice League anymore. And because of it, all the different heroes and all the different teams have seemingly forgotten how to talk to one another, each one jockeying to try and control the situation. I'm a warrior, I should lead. Well, I'm a super scientist, I should lead. Well, I'm the best tactician. Yeah, well, this is Superman's house. Everyone's heart is in the right place, but this isn't helping anyone. Thank Highfather then for Nightwing Dick Grayson, who reminds everyone why him and the Titans are actually the premier super team right now by taking the reins of the situation. Dick puts everyone's mind at ease with a rousing speech, saying they're going to defeat Amanda Waller because, like all villains, at the end of the day, Waller thinks that everyone is like her. That they're all cruel and self-serving, and that they're all going to just roll up in a ball and die when they don't have their power. How little does she know that all the assembled heroes in this room are going to go down fighting, powers or no powers. Nightwing also is sure to give everyone a set of missions to keep them focused and to split the workload. Batman is sent on a special mission to go and intercept Waller's own mother box. Go check out that adventure in the main Batman book that dropped this week. Superman gets sent on a mission to try and recruit help from the multiverse. Black Canary is sent to try and intercept the supposed traitor Green Arrow. And even Damian and Wonder Woman get the oh-so-important job of finding and breaking into Amanda Waller's brand new super prison. Superman even arms this ragtag team with special alien weapons he was keeping in the Fortress of Solitude's armory, including brand new suits for him and the rest of the League, which should help not only protect them, sell more toys, but also empower them during this time of need. It's right around here when it seems that the mood is actually shifting and the heroes feel like they might have a chance. For the first time since all of this began, the Fortress of Solitude ends up coming under attack. You see, Dreamer, who's been shanghaied into servitude by Amanda Waller, uses her Dreamer portal power to allow Mother Brainiac into the fortress, but also Global Guardian, the evil Amazo robot, empowered with all of Martian Manhunter's abilities and none of his weaknesses. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is Waller's brand new ace up her sleeve, a newly robotified Jonathan Kent Superman who has gone full-on Borg. The poor heroes quickly end up getting scattered as the bad guys divide and conquer. Superman and the others had only ever gotten a small taste of Queen Brainiac's amazing power after she was created in the House of Brainiac event, and here she really ends up going all out, beating multiple heroes into submission, all for the glory of her mother Amanda. Superman tries his hardest to rescue his son John, but it's clear that his mind is too gone. Flash, feeling that they may have no other option, actually tries to use a piece of kryptonite on the kid before he can turn his own father. Also, Flash gets a cool new motorcycle in this issue, and I like it when Flash rides a motorcycle. If the physical harm wasn't enough either, these Amazo robots are also programmed to talk mad shit. Global Guardian says that Failsafe gave birth to it, and Batman gave birth to Failsafe, meaning that the Dark Knight is really the grandfather of him and the rest of the Justice League's doom, and man, that's gotta sting. For a second, the heroes think they might actually have a way to get one over on the bad guys when Queen Queen Brainiac opts to shatter the bottle city of Kandor, freeing its tiny superpowered inhabitants. This doesn't defeat her, and all it really manages to do is slow her down and make her angry. With no options left, Superman decides to activate the Black Zero Protocol, which is basically a big fancy word for turning on the Fortress of Solitude's self-destruct. Luckily, by this point, Blue Beetle and Booster Gold have managed to jerry-rig a portal that should get everyone else to safety, assuming they all leave within the next 10 seconds. Surprisingly, one of the few people who opts to stay behind is actually Dreamer herself. Again, if you read that prologue series, you'll know that she's been under Waller's thumb longer than just about anyone else. And while she desperately wants to save her family from having their heads exploded by the wall, she knows full well that if they could see her right now, they would be sick to their stomachs to know what Dreamer has been helping Waller inflict on the rest of the heroes, and because of that, she opts to absolutely change sides and tell Waller to go screw herself. It sends a strong message, but maybe one a little too late. The Fortress of Solitude is lost, and while Brainiac Queen was indeed exploded, she's able to pull herself back together. Waller doesn't fear losing the heroes, though, as she still has robotified John. After all, once you have the senses of a Kryptonian on your side, you can track people pretty much anywhere. However, it's implied that Waller's ultimate downfall won't actually come from the outside, but instead from within, as we see Green Arrow cataloging a bunch of the super weapons that Waller has captured over the last little while, only for Oliver to help himself to what looks to be Time Commander's hourglass. And believe it or not, it's on that note right there the comic comes to an end, everybody, and so that was Absolute Power issue number 2, and man, let me tell you, just when I thought this series couldn't get any bigger, it gets a lot bigger. Destroying the Fortress of Solitude, one of the last safe places that the heroes can hang their heads before eventually scattering them to the four winds, certainly is a good way to ratchet up the drama. Hell, this issue arguably does a better job helping to center Nightwing and the Titans as the premier super team of the DC universe, the people who are willing to take charge and inspire when it's needed. Something that seemed damn near impossible in the last couple of events, mainly because when push came to shove, all the other members of the Justice League were still kind of there hanging over their shoulders. Another compelling thing too, judging by the solicitations, it looks like the next couple issues are actually going to be changing point of vantage, with issue 3 focusing on the defense of Paradise Island. And you know what, that sounds kinda cool to me. Overall, I would give this one another very positive 8 out of 10. Absolute Power continues to pleasantly surprise me. And if it can keep serving up these exciting twists and turns with this sort of momentum, I think we'll actually end up having a pretty damn good summer event when everything is said and done. Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quest, that's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.